Hey everyone, this is Masa with Combat Connection. Elite was very kind and they sent us over some of their Muay Thai gloves, 16 ounce, to test and review. So I've been using them for a couple of weeks now, sparring, pad work, drilling, shadow boxing, all that stuff. And I'm ready to review them. I'm gonna film myself using them at home though, because I don't record during class. It's just rude to the other students. I'm there to learn, they're there to learn. So that's why I'm recording now. All right. So I'm going to get started.
So, as I said earlier, these were sent to us free from Elite Sports in order to give them an unbiased review. So, I picked the 16-ounce Muay Thai gloves that they have in their black and gold color. Something I really like about these gloves is the compression that it gives my hand. So, while I'm wearing the hand wraps that helps with the compression, and then just adding on to these gloves more compression, just keeping all the bones stabilized, it's really nice. I actually forgot to bring my hand wraps to one of the classes, so I was just wearing the gloves, and they did a really good job just keeping everything how it's supposed to be. I think there's a lot of good cushion when it comes to punching. On the website it says unbeatable shock absorption. There's definitely shock absorption. I don't feel like a rattling or anything after I hit something with them. They're comfy for me. The band itself is pretty interesting to me. While the top, it looks pretty normal, but if you look at the underside of it, it's got this sort of stretchy material, and at first I wasn't really sure what to make of it. I think it's just to make sure that regardless of how much of the band you actually need, it's secure and tight around your wrist, and that's really helpful, especially when you're dealing with people with smaller arms, thinner arms, that sort of thing. Don't want them all loose. And you might be thinking, well, isn't that the point of having the size guide? You know, debating whether the 10 ounce, 12 ounce, all of that stuff, because those tend to correlate with the weight of the person who's punching with the gloves. And that is one way to look at it. Though I will say, at least at my gym, you have to have the 16 ounce gloves, regardless of your size or weight. So it's nice that I can wear the 16 ounce gloves and I can feel secure as I'm wearing them, because I don't have the option to get the 12 ounce. Because if I want to spar at my gym, everyone has to have the 16 ounce, and that's just the rule there. Every gym has their own rules, every dojo, dojang, all of that. There are always requirements, and especially with insurance and all of that. So you can't always get the size that you want when it comes to gloves. So that is something I definitely liked about them. My thumb was comfy, which is nice. My thumb isn't always comfy in the 16 ounce gloves I have used in my life. I don't know if that's because I have smaller hands and I'm again using like the 16 ounce gloves when I probably should be using the 12 ounce, or if they're just expecting, you know, overall larger hands or something like that. So I will say I do like that my thumb was comfortable in these gloves. I definitely plan on keeping these guys in my rotation of gloves. I will definitely continue to keep using them. I do really enjoy them. So yeah, I highly recommend these guys. They're also a great price point at $30. So there is that. So on the blog, I have measurements of my hands so that you can see what I'm comparing these gloves to as far as fit, because everyone's hands are different. So these might be too small or too tight for someone with significantly bigger hands than me. So if you go on the website, you'll be able to find this blog, this post pretty easily, and you'll be able to see, you know, how wide is my hand and how long is it, just to get a good idea of the fit I'm comparing it to.
Okay, so after using these for a few weeks, I really like them. They have really nice compression. They've got a good amount of padding. They definitely work, obviously. And overall, I think they're good gloves. Yeah, definitely for the price point. And I do like the design and the color. Reminds me very much of the Muay Thai shorts, which tend to be flashy and fun. So yeah, overall, really like them. Definitely a good price point. And yeah, hopefully I'll be able to use more of the Elite Sports stuff. So thank you, Elite Sports, for sending these over for us to review. And yeah, I like them. In the blog, I will have some more details more pictures, close-ups. Also, I'll have my hand measurements so that you can kind of compare, just because everyone's hands are different sizes. Because if they've got nice compression for my size hands, but if you have larger hands, they might feel a little too tight. So that is why those will be up. I will also have close-ups of the bands, just the gloves, that sort of those specifications on the blog. So definitely check that out. And again, thank you to Elite.
If you like this video, please like and subscribe. And if you know someone interested in martial arts, send them our way. And let us know what you would all like to see and hear about next. You can contact us on our Instagram, you can comment here below the video, and you can also hit us up at combatconnection.org. Thank you.